Hi everyone. In this video we're going to be going over using deep research inside of ChatGPT EDU. So first, like some of the previous videos, there are actually two ways that you can utilize deep research. The first is if you are on this main chat screen, you can click the plus icon and select deep research from here. And this will enable the deep research tool, give you some suggested queries that you can request. And if you had already generated deep research reports, you would be able to click on them here. We currently do not have apps enabled, so we'll be skipping over this subtool. The next tool available is sites. So by default, deep research will search the entire internet. But if you go over here and click on Manage Sites, you would actually be able to add in site URLs. So you could add something in like the CU Denver and CU Anschutz websites. And depending on what you are trying to research, you might want to prioritize these specific sources, but also allow for full web research. So if I save that and then come back and expand this again, I can click on specific sites. And you can see that I have now enabled the usage of my specific sites. The other way that you can get to deep research is by clicking on deep research in the left-hand navigation. This takes us to basically the same UI. So the deep research tool is already enabled. We have the option to add any files that we would want or enable other tools. You do not necessarily need to do this for deep research, as it's unlikely you would use any besides adding specific files. And again, you have the same site selector here. So I'm going to leave this on search the web and paste in a prompt that I have already created. I am wanting to get a research report about the most effective use cases for Copilot and ChatGPT for all of the different audiences. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this. And just like how images worked, even though I was on that deep research page, I'm going to be taken to a new chat. And once you send over your prompt, you're going to see a basic draft plan that ChatGPT has come up with. And so you have the option to cancel out of this, edit it, or start it. So we'll just go ahead and click the edit button just to view what that looks like. If I did want to make edits, I would just paste that in here and send that. I'm going to cancel out of that and let this start. One thing to note is that we have a limit of 5 deep research uses per day. And if you had previously seen the image generation video, at the bottom of the screen around this area, you will get a message telling you that you will have to wait until 24 hours to continue using the tool. Deep research as a whole, though, takes anywhere from like 5 to 25 minutes to run and complete. So I'm going to go ahead and let this keep on running. Welcome back. It has been about 8 minutes and the report has finished, and now I have the ability to view it. So first, there are two tools that I want to point out. The first one is the download option, and there are 4 separate options that you can choose here. You can either directly copy the contents or you can export to Markdown, Word, and PDF. If you are not familiar with the Markdown language, I would recommend skipping that one and either exporting to Word or PDF to have a nicely formatted document that is easy to use. The other tool is this expansion icon. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and that takes us to the full deep research view. There are a couple of things to point out here. First, we have the option to download up here in the upper right-hand corner again. And then by default, this pane is probably not expanded. So if you click in the top right, there's the Sources and Activity button available. And first, the Sources tab will show you all of the different citations that are available and all of the websites that were crawled to return responses. So since we chose to use the entire internet, we have a mixture of Microsoft web pages, our own CU Anschutz pages, a third-party site, OpenAI, and more of our CU Anschutz site. This is helpful if you are wanting to review the sources. There's another tab up here that shows the activity, and this is basically the plan that was shown at the start with some more detail about what ChatGPT did step by step. And then you are able to see the full report on the left-hand side here. And if you hover over these white bars, you are able to see the table of contents and select a specific header and subheaders. And at the very bottom, you will see a little bit more information about the sources. And that is all for deep research. So thank you for watching, and in the next video we'll be looking at GPTs.